Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another thrifty video. If you guys are new here, my name is Rebecca and I make a lot of content featuring thrifted items here on YouTube. I talk about reselling, I thrift and I resell clothing on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and whatnot, and Depop too. And I kind of teach people how to do the same thing that I'm doing. And so today we're going to talk about what I sold this last month. And I do this every single month so that I can see what I sold, learn from the last month, and hopefully put into practice some new ideas to help the next month go better. But I also share with you guys the top sales of the month and also show you guys some things that sold for good money, and usually also my overview numbers of how much I make in a month reselling as well. So today we're going to jump into all of that information, and I want to thank Vendoo for sponsoring a portion of today's video, but more on them later. So let's do it. Let's jump into the best sales of my month last month. And I feel like sharing these pieces of information is probably the most helpful thing I can do for you guys in these videos, and to show you guys what things sold and how much they actually sold for, I think is really valuable information, and that's the kind of stuff I would love to know from other people too. So let's do that. We're gonna start low and then go to my highest sales of the month. But down at the bottom here, and there's lots of sales that I'm not including in this kind of overview because they sold for less than $40 or something like that. I'm going to focus really on $50 and above with a few exceptions. Like this first piece sold for $46, but I'm gonna still share it because I think it was a really good example of something that could do well. And it is this Misuk black and green embroidered open jacquard jacket in a women's size extra large. This, if you guys have been watching my videos, came from the garage sale video where I found over $2,000 of retail value from just tons of amazing designer pieces. So a lot of Misuk. I also have St. John that I found at that garage sale. A lot of great things. So this sold for $46 on eBay, and so we made right around $38 of net profit off of this. And each of those pieces, I believe I bought each one for close to $3. So $3 into $46 is not bad, and also is exciting to see that the things that I'm picking up at garage sales are actually giving me good money from my return on my investment. Next up is another piece that I picked up not too long ago, another good video. This was a pair of new tags Madewell mid-rise kick-out coated crop jeans in hot cocoa burgundy. They were size 29. I picked these up at Last Chance when we were in Chicago. So I bought these toward the end of June, so they sold within a month, and that's great. These sold for $47, and my cost of goods was $7. So we made $37.60 after fees on Poshmark, and made about $30 net profit after my cost of goods, which I thought was great. But I also want to share that because that came from another video where I took you guys with me, where I showed you guys the Last Chance things that I picked up, and I thought that was fun to share. Now, this is for another, I guess all of my finds usually are from videos, but these are all so recent that I feel like you guys will probably remember them a little bit better, which is fun. This next thing is this Anya Flint 100% cell green halter neck asymmetrical bustier corset top. This sold for $50 on eBay, and again, this came from the video where I went to that lady's private sale. It was just me and her in her house, and I picked out things and then sent everything back, and then I got some other things. Crazy store. If you haven't seen that video, definitely watch it. But it sold for $50, and I believe I paid around $3 for each of those items. So not too shabby at all. After eBay's fees, I had about $40 of profit, and then with my $3 cost of goods, we're looking at $37 net profit at the end of the day, which is great. And especially, I have a few other things from that video that will end up selling this month, and some of them are up higher in the list. So pretty excited about that. Next up, from another garage sale video, I got this pair of new without tags Aloe Yoga Airbrush Winter Warm High Waist Moto Puffer Pants. They were black in a size large. I sold them for $50. I had a lot of interest in these pants, but I decided to accept a $50 offer on Poshmark, and that made me $40 of profit. I think I paid around $10 for these at that garage sale, so $30 net profit, not too bad. And Aloe Yoga is definitely something that I have seen on the up and up. I'm actually wearing an Aloe Yoga piece today. I don't know if you can tell. I have fallen in love with this brand. I think it's amazing, and I really love their pieces, and they're very popular right now. I would say even more popular than Lululemon, at least in the resale market. Easier to sell Aloe than Lulu right now. So that was a great pickup. Next up is this pair of Miss Elfire, these olive green shabby chic pumps. And these were very interesting. I found these at a local Goodwill, and they sold for $50. We made $40 after the fees were taken out. I believe these were around $7 at my local Goodwill. So $33 net profit. You're seeing a lot of trends here. There's a lot of things around $50, but $50 sales are my bread and butter. Like, those are the things I am relying on to run my business. So not too mad about them. And then next up is this pair of Nuit Tags Free People Gemini Ballet flats in Tulle Pink, double strap flat, size 8.5 new. I actually bought these on Whatnot, and I have been enjoying using Whatnot to source inventory. I think it's fun. I also like selling on there, and I'm actually getting started back into selling on Whatnot this month. I am really trying hard to really get back into it because I enjoyed doing it. It's just like a habit that I fell out of. But if you guys missed my last video, I am doing a humongous inventory clear out where I'm trying to like restructure my entire inventory space. But I'm gonna be taking a lot of things and putting them on Whatnot in a show and just doing random polls and having fun with you guys and hopefully giving you guys amazing deals on things. That's coming up this coming Tuesday, and I'm gonna be doing it on every Tuesday for a while until I run out of inventory, but I have tons to get through. So if you guys are interested in that, then follow my link in the description box. That will let you bookmark the show. And if you have not already signed up for Whatnot, which is like a live auction selling platform, then you can use my code and you'll get $15 off your first purchase. This Free People pair of shoes that I bought on Whatnot, I sold for $50, made $40 after everything was said and done. And I think I had some credits from selling on there. And so I think I got those for free, which is awesome. So then next up we have a David's Bridal sequin V-neck bridesmaid formal dress in rose gold, size 22. Great size. I think I got this at just a normal Goodwill, and I bought it for around $7. It sold for $50, so we got $40 after everything was said and done. Awesome. The next pair of shoes comes from the bins. Love the Goodwill outlet. Always finding great stuff there. It was a pair of Echo men's leather street trace shoes, and they were European size 42. Got these in the bins for $2. They sold for $55 on eBay. And on eBay, I find it supremely difficult to figure out what my net profit was after everything is said and done. So I've been figuring just about 20% is what I have to lose to all the fees and things. But that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And then next up, this is from Athletic Girl. And I just talked about this in a what sold from video where I looked back at a past YouTube video I had filmed and showed you guys what had actually sold from that video. This was one of the things that had not sold last month, but it sold this month. So Athletic Girl was a snow day down jacket, puffer coat in a black size large, sold for $55 on eBay, which I count as a win, especially since I picked that up in the Goodwill outlet, the bins. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $55, which is amazing. So very happy with that sale coming through. But real quick, before we jump into the next item that sold for $60 and is a great brand to know, we're going to talk real quick about the sponsor of today's video, which is Vendoo. So if you guys have been around for a while, then you know that I have been using Vendoo for quite some time to cross-list, to keep track of sales, to do a lot of things for my business. But I've gotten a lot of questions about how easy it is to cross-list. And so today we're gonna do something different, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how long it takes me to list something on like 4 different sites. So you're gonna be watching my screen while I talk to you about the benefits of using Vendoo. Vendoo is a cross-listing platform, but it also has a lot of other great features, like its automatic sale detection and delist feature, which is literally the most helpful feature in the world for me. So if something sells on my Poshmark or my eBay or anything else, Vendoo will automatically recognize this and then take it down from those other sites, which prevents you from selling something more than once, which is like the biggest fear for most resellers. Besides that too, Vendoo also has photo room built into it. So I used to have to go through all of my pictures that I took of pieces to resell on my phone and pick the one I want to be the cover photo, and then go into the photo room app and remove the background, and then go back into the app that I'm selling on and crop in to get rid of the photo room logo and do all these steps. And now all I have to do is literally click on the first picture that I want to be my photo and hit the photo room button, and boom, bada bing, bada boom. It is literally just gone. All the background is gone, which I think really helps my listings to stand out. So I use Vendoo to cross-list on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop, but I also can use it also to cross-list onto Whatnot too. So super helpful that I can do it in just a few easy steps. Once I fill out my form, I'm easily able to go into each of the other websites that I sell on and just tweak. Usually just the size is what I have to change because each website uses different size charts and also has different ways of doing sizing, and that just is how it is. I'm so happy that I don't have to click and then open up 20 billion tabs and try to click through everything and make sure everything is done correctly. I'm supremely confident with Vendoo, and if you guys want to try out Vendoo, you can do so for free. It's super easy, and you can use my link in the description box to try them out for free. But also, if you sign up for Vendoo using my link, then you'll also get 25% off your first month, which is super exciting and super helpful because we are all trying to save our pennies up in these streets. But yes, thank you so much to Vendoo for sponsoring that portion of today's video. But now let's jump back into my sales. So the next one, the new tags pair of Spanx straight leg jeans and vintage indigo blue denim size medium petite, which again was in the same video as the Athletic Girl snow jacket. It was in the bins video where I found amazing pieces, and then I also did a follow-up video telling you what sold for them. So this one sold for $60 on eBay, which again, right around $48 of net profit. With my cost of goods, $46 net profit. And then this next piece is another one that took a hot second to sell, but once it did, it sold for great money, and I had a really happy buyer, which is exciting. This was a New Tags Masai Copenhagen Sabine skirt in black and white gingham size medium. I found this at my local Goodwill, and I didn't know what it was, but I thought it was really cute, and it was new with tags, obviously. It was only $3.99, so I paid around $4 for it, but it sold on eBay for $60. So from $60, we make $48, which is great, and again, $3.99 into that, so we're looking at around $44 net profit, and that's a new to me brand, so if you've never heard of it, now you might recognize it when you see it out in the thrift, which is what my whole channel is about, is trying to help you guys do better as resellers too. So then next up, Veronica Beard, love this brand, also found at a local Goodwill. I think I might have also found it on the same trip as that Masai Copenhagen. It's from the same store. This was the Veronica Beard Waldorf ruche sleeve tee in black, size extra large, excellent use condition, and it sold for $60. And it sold on Mercari, which is exciting because Mercari recently phased out seller fees, and so I made a straight $60 of profit on that. And I believe it cost me, I think $4 for that piece, so $54 net profit. Really excited. Next up, what do we have? We have, oh, this one's so cute. Okay, the Dooney and Burke purse. I picked this up at a recent garage sale. It was a convertible vintage B print Dooney and Burke tote bag and crossbody purse. And I believe I paid around $10 for this, and it sold for $60 on Poshmark. So we made $48, and so that's about $40 of net profit. Really cute purse. I had a lot of interest in that purse, actually. Next, another Goodwill pickup was this Nike Blazer Low 77 white black sale men's size 10 sneakers. They sold for $61 on Poshmark. We made $48.80. And I believe somebody offered me that, and I accepted, which would make sense with the $61 as the selling price. Then we have a Doc Martens Disc 8-eye burgundy oxblood pebbled leather combat boots in a size 9. And these were a Goodwill outlet pickup. A Goodwill bins pickup. We love to see it. $2 into them. Love, love, love finding amazing shoes at the Goodwill outlet. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I really need to head back to the bins. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I should go back to the bins or if you guys enjoy watching bins videos. Then these sold for $65, which means we made $52. So $50 net profit on those bad boys. Then we have this, which is another piece that I had bought from this lady at her mansion. It was the North Face Nuptse 700 puffer vest in black. It was goose down in size medium, sold on eBay for $75. I did have it listed at quite a bit more, but I accepted the $75 offer because I was trying to help my sales out a little bit this month. I know summer is a really tough time to be a reseller, so if you guys are struggling right now, you are not alone. This is one of my worst months I've had in a long time, but I've still had some good sales. I just have not had a ton of sales like I normally would. So $75 sold at eBay, which was a really nice sale. And next up is this St. John Sport Santana wool blend teal cardigan and tank top matching set. It was a size large. Also got it from that garage sale where I've just found so many amazing St. John Mistook really beautiful pieces. And this sold this month on eBay for $79.99. So $80 it sold for. I paid, I believe, $4 for these. So pretty great sale right there. We're looking at what, 80% of 80 is 64 with my $4 cost of goods, $60 net profit. Awesome, love that. But we have 2 more pieces and they're both really good, and you guys probably will recognize them because again, they are from more recent videos, which is exciting. It means the things that I'm picking up are selling quicker, which is awesome. My number 2 sale of the month was this Gunny Sacks by Jessica McClintock Yellow Princess Tulle Ruffled Bell Formal Dress, which is absolutely stunning. I bought this at the Name Your Price garage sale I went to, and that video was spectacular. It sold for $80 on Poshmark, which means we made $64. Lovely dress. Gorgeous dress. Really pleased that I found it. It was so pretty. And I made about $62 of net profit from this piece. And then my biggest sale of the month was a little bit lower than normal, but still $100 is a great sale price, especially for a piece that I found in the bins. Like in the Goodwill outlet, finding anything worth money is always exciting. To find something that's worth $100 is the most exciting. This piece also came from the What Sold From video. So the video where I went to the bins, found all these amazing things, and then I made a follow-up video. This pair of Donald J. Pliner Couture calf hair croc leather brown pump shoes in a size 8 narrow, which I was worried about the narrow not making it sell. The person who bought these literally loved them. They sent me so many messages that were so kind about these. Loved that they were narrow, loved the look of them, were so happy, made my heart happy. They sold for $99 on eBay. So $100 on eBay, meaning we made $80 of profit, and I had $2 into these, so $78 of net profit. And what a great sale. Like $100 for this, they were an amazing pair of shoes, like so unique, couture, gorgeous pair of shoes, and somebody absolutely loves them, and that is really at the heart of what I'm doing. I'm selling, but I'm also trying to sell things that are nice, that are going to make people happy. I don't want to just sell people crap and just take their money. Like, that's not what I'm here for. And so, yeah, those are my top sales of the month. It definitely was a harder month to be a reseller, and I know that summer slowdown is really a thing. So if anybody else is experiencing the summer slowdown or has seen a downturn in their sales, let us know in the comments, because you are definitely not alone. But sometimes it can feel really hard when you're in the midst of this. Like, I know it's feeling hard even for me, and I know that this is just a season. It's definitely just one of those seasons, but I know things come back up. So if you are also experiencing that, let us know in the comments so we can all band together. We want to be an encouraging community here. And yeah, if you guys had a great sale this month, also let us know in the comments. And like I'm always saying, if you're sharing success stories and helping somebody else succeed, that doesn't take away from your own success. Trying to help somebody else succeed is what all nice and good teachers do. That is what we're here for. That's what I'm trying to do here on this platform. So if you guys want to also help out the community and tell people some good brands that have sold for you this month, I think that'd be great. But yeah, so thank you again to Vendoo for sponsoring a portion of today's video. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to use those links in the description box. And if you would also like to come to my Whatnot shows that are coming up and score some good deals for inventory or for yourself, also use that link. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.